Hey guys, it's your boy BMax95 here again with another deck profile video. This time we're going into Yosenjus, or Super Senjus as I like to call them. But let's jump right into it. So I run 3 Fire Formation Tenchi, which you can play, and you can add 1 Beast-type Warrior to your hand. So if you get these and you don't have any Senjus in your hand, or you want to get more Senjus in your hand to kind of get your combo started, you can pop one of those out, because you can only play 1 per turn. 3 MSTs, just in case. A Regeki, also, just in case. This is kind of the heart of the deck here coming up. Bottomless Trap Hole, mainly because you want to try to keep your opponent's field as clear as possible. Then on top of that, we run a compulsory also for the exact same thing. A Fiendish Chain to kind of negate attacks and stop the effects of those monsters at the same time. Macro Cosmos, because if you're playing a person that bounces cards in and out of their graveyard, you can pop this on the field, and it's gonna stop that, because instead of sending them to the graveyard, it's gonna banish them instead. So all that graveyard to deck in hand looping will be stopped. Mind Crush, because if you know specific cards that your opponent is playing, and if there are ones that he's trying to get out as quick as possible, or one that you've seen, if you sent it back, you can declare the name of that card, and then your opponent must discard all copies of it. Mirror Force, just in case. Solemn Warning to kind of negate the special summonings. You do have to pay 2,000 life points, but it could definitely come in handy if it's a monster that you're not able to get over at that time. 1 Torrential, just in case you need to get rid of everything on the field. Vanity's Emptiness, just in case you run into possible Necros decks, or anyone that's doing like pendulum summons or stuff like that, that kind of negates all of their effects. Yosenju Secret Move to kind of negate spell and traps that target one specific Yosenju on the field, and that'll stop it. Card D is mainly there because if you don't have anything in your hand and you draw this and you pop this out, it does end your turn, but it will replenish your hand with 2 cards, so kind of helps. Thunder King Raoh. I use Thunder King Raoh as bait a lot of the time. Like, I'll pop him out there and, run an attack just so I don't waste any of my commas. But mainly, I use him for bait. You can use him for some synchros, but for me in this deck, I kind of just use him as bait for the most part. Yosenju Kama 1 is, he's godly. If you control any other commas, you can take him and target 1 face-up card your opponent controls and return it back to your hand. So if you have any other commas, you can actually play this, and then if your opponent has an XYZ out, you can send it right back to his hand. Or if he has Swords of Revealing Light, right back to the hand. Comma 2 is used to do direct attacks to your opponent. So if he has a monster that's probably going to be stronger than your Comma 2, and you may be trying to end the game right then and there, pop Comma 2 out. Direct attack. The only issue is that his attack is halved, so you definitely want to try to play something in conjunction with him to kind of power him up a bit. Comma 3 is godly because if you have another comma on the field, you can add 1 Yosenju monster from your deck to your hand. So if you have him out and you need to get a chain going for your next turn, play him in conjunction with Comma 1 or Comma 2. And then you can pop another comma out of your deck, and then you can get an even longer chain going on the next turn. Yosenju's Tunic is used to power up other Yosenjus. So per turn, he's going to give another card 1,000 attack. Just only during that turn, of course, because then they all pop back into your hand. May Yosenju Dieback. Since I've used this deck, I've only used it about once or twice. But when you play it, you can target up to 2 cards on the field, return them to hand, and then if it's in Pendulum Effect, all your Yosenju monsters gain 300 attack points. So, either way. Yosenju, since you left and right, I'll pretty much use them in the Pendulum Zone if I even have them out. But a lot of times they're played just for defensive purposes. 1 negates the attacks against all Yosenjus and sends it back, and it attacks that specifically. And then 1 allows you to be able to play it in defense, and if another card will be destroyed, you can destroy that instead. And then for my extra deck, I run an Abyss, Brotherhood of the Fire Fist, Tiger King, Karen Gagorn, Ultimate, Anti-Luminescent, Jesus, I can't read, Knight, and then Dark Rebellion, Evil Swarm Exciting, Gary Cowboy, Harvey's Pet Phantasm, Chidori, a number 101, and Ragnar Zero. Sorry about the cutout, guys. My fucking knee got in the way. But again, thanks for coming in, hanging out, guys, and watching the deck profile video. If you have any questions or you feel I need to make any tweaks to the deck or you have any suggestions, please feel free to let me know. Like, comment, subscribe.